purpose. It drives us. Brings a passion to our everyday. Makes us care. We care about our planet, our customers,
nuestros clientes,
our colleagues,
nuestros colegas,
our friends,
nos amis,
our children,
nuestros hijos,
our community,
as nossas comunidades.
Our passion shapes us.
La nostra passione ci plasma.
Nasza pasja nas kształtuje.
Create spaces where people thrive. Helps us and our customers reach decarbonization and energy goals. And pushes us to advance smart solutions for healthy buildings. We're a diverse, passionate global team. Leading by example. Shaping hospital environments for better patient experiences. Inspiring students with advanced learning spaces. Taking stadium experiences to new heights.
It comes down to passion. And our passion is to build smarter, healthier, and more sustainable tomorrows.
We are Johnson Controls.
Welcome everybody, and I hope that when you see the video, you feel equally excited about the opportunity and what Johnson Controls brings, and hopefully you might be considering a career opportunity or move with Johnson Controls. So welcome. My name is Tracy Biekla. I have the privilege of being one of our HR leaders for the North America business. And I'm excited to share with you today a wide spectrum of our talented female leaders at Johnson Controls, a little bit about their background, their history, and why they choose to continue to stay at Johnson Controls and grow their career and all the exciting things that they do in their day-to-day work. So today you're going to hear career opportunities and insights from early career sales, our service and installation business, and hopefully a little bit about some of our major projects opportunities, which you might see in a skyline in your community. So, and then leaving some time for everybody at the end today to have Q&A. So thank you so much and welcome.
Okay, thanks, Tracy, and welcome everyone. I'm Melissa Murray, Regional Sales Leader for Canada. I just celebrated 25 years with the organization. I started my career in service operations. Shortly thereafter, took a role in service sales where I spent about 8 years in a role that I absolutely loved. I then moved into a sales leader role serving Toronto before moving into an area role and now regional leadership. So let's get into it. Next slide, please. I'll let you read this slide, but the translation is, we at Johnson Controls use technology to make buildings smarter, safer, and more efficient. And what we're going to spend the next few minutes walking through is who we are, our roots and core offerings, and how we've evolved as an organization into digital and smart building partner for our customers. Next slide, please. So Johnson Controls might be one of the biggest and oldest companies that you've never heard of. We're not what you would call a household name, but we've been around for 140 years and hold over 9,000 patents. One of my favorites, and the one I like to brag about the most, is the thermostat, which was invented by our founder. We're fortunate to serve some of the world's most iconic buildings and customers, which is never lost on us. A lot of landmark buildings and probably your favorite sports arena has Johnson Controls products. We have over 2,000 locations and serve more than 4 million customers worldwide, with a team that's helped those customers reduce over 35 million metric tons of CO2. So what do we do that's at the heart of all those statistics? Can we go to the next slide? Okay, I want you to imagine yourself in a building. So let's start by walking through the parking lot, feeling some comfort when you look up to see cameras. Maybe there's a distress station. You enter the front door using your phone as the pass to grant access. Maybe you're feeling comfortable in the space because it's hot outside and you've just entered an air-conditioned environment. Maybe the fire alarm test is being conducted, just as you started a call like this. These are our routes. So we are the manufacturer, the installer, and the service provider of these core functions that make buildings comfortable, safe, and efficient. You can start to imagine all of these systems and pieces of equipment operating behind the scenes. Short of that beautiful thermostat on the wall, our solutions really exist as the heartbeat behind the brick and mortar of buildings and facilities. Next slide, please. So smart buildings, they're not just about technology. Of course, that's a key element, but we think about it as creating spaces that work for people. And what truly sets a smart building apart is not its ability to generate data, but to analyze and use data. And what sets Johnson Controls apart is our ability to access and use that data by automating and integrating a lot of our own systems. So optimizing resource use, enhancing comfort, safety, energy, there's a lot packed in there, but it's looking at a building as an ecosystem. And buildings have always been our business. As a manufacturer of building automation, HVAC equipment, fire alarm systems, sprinkler and security systems, the evolution of smart buildings was really a natural and exciting evolution for us. And it's really allowed a lot of our data that we had or could go collect, go to work for our customers and be useful. Next slide. Okay, so we've talked about who we are and what we do. I'll close with a bit of insight around where you can find us. And I promise from here on in, you're going to notice Johnson Control thermostats on a wall. But here's why I really like this slide. The range of projects and opportunities that we're fortunate to work on is incredibly diverse. You can see hospitals, sustainability projects, of course, smart building solutions. But the opportunities for you in a career, not just a job at Johnson Controls, is virtually endless. So with that, I'm going to pass it over to Allison, who's going to talk about early career training and learning and development. Thanks, Allison.
Yeah, thank you so much, Melissa, for sharing all the exciting markets and how we serve our customers across the globe. My name is Allison Newman. I'm the program manager for workforce development for North America, and we need you. We need more women technician, sales technician women in the field, and you're going to be hearing about our operation, early career opportunities, both in ops as well as in sales. So if you want to go to the next slide, please. I want to share with you, I'm really proud of our partnership that we have with a technical school company called Lincoln Tech. We've had this partnership for over 5 years, and we have a program called the JCI Academy. So out there, if you have some baseline electrical skills, we have an incredible program where we onboard and train you and have 12 months of ongoing coaching and support to accelerate your career as either a security installation technician or as a fire service technician. The QR code you see on the bottom of the screen, you just have to scan that. You fill out an interest form, and one of our recruiters at our Lincoln Tech team will be in touch with you to tell you more about our JCI Academy and how you would have an opportunity to have an early jump start on being a security technician or a fire technician at Johnson Controls. If you want to go to the next slide. This shows our partnership with Lincoln Tech. We have 16 campuses across the country that have our equipment in the schools teaching these individuals on our security and fire equipment, and they also have an outstanding HVAC program. So every year across these 16 schools, they have 600 electrical grads, 600 HVAC grads. We've hired over 500 to the JCI family, serving our customers around the country. And as I mentioned, our JCI Academy, we have over 150 graduates to date and growing strong. If you want to go to the next slide, please. We also have an incredible program called our Community College Partnership Program. As you can see, there's 30 colleges across the U.S. and Canada that receive dollars from Johnson Controls to enhance their programs in building automation, in technology, in fire and security and HVAC, and really providing scholarships and opportunities for individuals, had it not been for Johnson Controls, to get some exposure and training and education in the skilled trades. So we're really proud of our community college partnership program and all these universities across the country that you see. If you want to go to the next slide, we have an opportunity. We have two incredible women now. They are technicians in the field. They may be serving our customers, but we have Tanisha Stobridge, who's a fire technician in San Diego, and we have Tanisha Williams in Texas. And if they are not too busy, they were going to hop on the call to share their personal story about being a woman technician in the field. So I just want to pause. Tanisha, were you able to join us? Okay, was Tasha able to join us? All right, no worries, team. They are out serving our customers. They would certainly be here if they weren't out there connecting to those that we serve. So thank you. And what I'd love to do is hand this over to Amy Pentek, my partner, who really focuses on our sales side of early careers. So thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks, Allison. Hi, everyone. My name is Amy Pentek, and I've been with Johnson Controls for the last 14 years. I'm based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I wanted just to share with you a little bit about my career journey here within the organization. I joined the organization and helped to establish our strategy when it comes to our enterprise campus recruiting efforts. I had the opportunity to partner with our building solutions, global products business unit, as well as corporate, to help recruit and retain talented individuals like yourself to the organization. I recently made a move from the corporate function to the field, and I am now the Building Solutions Commercial Sales Program Manager for our BEST Sales Program. And let me share with you just a little bit of insight about our BEST Sales Program. So BEST is our Building Efficiency Sales Training. It is our technical sales training program. BEST is really an in-depth 6-month learning program that happens twice a year, January and June. And so we try to align with college graduation dates. You will have an opportunity to really learn hands-on how we apply our systems, technologies, as well as our services to really serve our customers. Our classroom is really set up both virtually as well as in person. So you can simulate what it really looks like to interact with our customers, how we go about teaching our customers, as well as helping our customers find the right solutions and applying the right technologies to achieve the outcomes of the building that that owner is looking for. Our classroom trip and session also includes a trip to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to our headquarters, and to also our new engineering lab that just recently opened. This is truly a launch pad to ensure that our graduates are properly prepared and trained and ready to be great advocates for our customers. Next slide. I'm going to just share with you a little bit of insight on our BEST program as it relates to our internship as well as full-time positions. We have 4 different BEST sales programs, and I'll share with you a little bit about each. BEST HVAC does require an engineering or a technical degree. You will be selling HVAC systems and controls to our customers. BEST Fire does prefer someone with an engineering or a bit of a technical background or aptitude to sell our fire alarms, mass notifications, and sprinkler systems. BEST Security also does prefer a bit of a technical background as you're going to be selling our 24/7 remote monitoring systems, access control, as well as advanced audio video surveillance products. And then last but not least, our BEST Equipment also does prefer an engineering or a technical degree to help enhance energy efficiency in indoor environments where you'll be selling chillers, condensers, and rooftop units. Our BEST sales program is truly an opportunity to set you apart for great success at Johnson Controls. Please, I would highly encourage you to check out our career website, type in the word BEST, and all of these opportunities, whether it's an internship or full-time opportunity, will be there for you to check out and apply. And I hope to have an opportunity to meet you soon. Next, you're going to hear from Lizzie Kaiser, who is part of our learning and development team.
Thanks, Amy. Hi, everyone. I am in learning and development, and have my path to get here was that I was a teacher. And so it's, a really great option for people in the field of education or if you're a subject matter expert in some of these trades, to come to our learning team and have a long career supporting our technicians and mechanics in the field. So next slide, I want to tell you a little bit about how we're going to get you ready to do this very technical work. You might be kind of intimidated by the idea of either a career switch to Johnson Controls or new technical information that you'd have to absorb. But I want to allay your fears. We are here to support you with lots of learning opportunities. Your first day that you're at Johnson Controls, we are going to welcome you and set you up on a pre-planned education path. We're going to take 12 weeks to onboard you, tell you everything you need to know about your role, the company, and the science behind a lot of what we do. Within your first year, that onboarding gets completed, but we're also going to give you a development plan. So what else? I'll talk about that in the next slide in a second, but what else can you do at Johnson Controls to further your career? We'll keep supporting you with intermediate or hands-on classes as you become more and more expert in whatever role that you're doing. Next slide. This is an example of how we're going to help you once you're in your role. We'll let you do some skills assessments, talk with your manager about things you want to develop as part of your individual development plan. And then we provide learning opportunities for you, whether they're virtual like this call, or if we want to send you to our facility where lots of chillers are so you can do a hands-on teardown class, or you can also take self-paced learning or do some reading. And so all these options exist once you know what you need to do. So we're going to have you take a skills assessment, provide you the correct learning opportunity for the gaps that you have. And then we're also going to give you lots of leadership learning opportunities. We have a whole part of our department who does things like communication or change management. And they'll teach you those soft skills that couple with your technical skills to really serve customers in a safe and comprehensive way. Next slide. We do this for sales too. And so Amy touched a little bit on our sales program, but at an even higher level than BEST, it doesn't stop with BEST. That's going to be a lot of your onboarding, but we want to make sure that you know that over your whole career, we're going to take care of you by providing learning opportunities as well. So there's continued education opportunities once you are onboarded. We also you can become an expert. So that learning can go really, really deep on one topic. There's lots of in-role progression for sales. There's a whole competency framework. So to assess where you are in your skilling and provide targeted learning solutions for you over the course of your career. So this is for our frontline sellers, for our mechanics, technicians. Every role is addressed with great learning opportunities here. And last slide. These are just a few of the comments that we get as a result of lots of our training programs, but I love the one in the top right. If I was just hired, I don't know how successful I could be without our classes. In this class, it was onboarding. It's crucial to our role. So many people go through these programs and really realize that they're ready to go do this technical work. They're ready to take on these new challenges because we support you. So it's an awesome, being an L&D at JCI is a great career path, but so is a technician. And I want to make sure you know that we'll give you the tools that you need to be successful. I'm going to turn it over to Nitsa Pagan, a fire program manager in sales.
Thanks, Lizzie. Good afternoon. Good morning, everyone. I'm really excited to be here with you all. I'm Nitsa Pagan, the fire service sales program leader here at Johnson Controls. And during our discussion today, we'll explore the dynamic world of sales careers here at Johnson Controls and how our unique approach to sales integrates with our other departments, creating that seamless, innovative solution that our clients demand. So next slide, please. Oh, never mind. Stay right there. Sorry. Our sales team identifies and engages new customers while nurturing relationships with existing clients to provide those tailored solutions that they demand. Our manufacturing teams, they produce high quality equipment and systems that are later installed and serviced by Johnson Controls, while our installation team transforms the sales pipeline into an installation plan. The team reviews each sale, designs systems, configurations, oversees the installation in the building, and connects the essential control panels. while our service team, their responsibilities include things like inspecting, maintaining, and repairing equipment, addressing issues as they arise, and connecting all of our systems to our OpenBlue digital platform for those enhanced performance and the insights. So sales at Johnson Controls isn't just about closing deals. It's a crucial part of our broader system that connects with departments like manufacturing, service, and installation. The interconnected workflow ensures that our sales teams don't just deliver products, but they're delivering solutions that keep buildings safe and efficient and sustainable. By working closely with manufacturing, service, and installation, our sales professionals help bring big ideas to life within buildings, ensuring that they operate at their very best. So here at Johnson Controls, sales roles vary to meet our diverse service offerings. Whether you're in direct sales, account management, or technical sales, each role contributes to building a healthy, efficient environment for our clients. We have specialized sales positions focused on specific products and services like fire protection, HVAC systems, and building automation. So each role is essential in understanding client needs and translating them into practical solutions that add value to our customers' operations. Johnson Controls encourages employees to progress within their roles and explore cross-functional paths, whether transitioning into leadership, technical roles, or into different segments like manufacturing and service. Our company's commitment to professional development means that sales professionals receive that ongoing training and mentorship, ensuring that they have the skills and knowledge to excel in their roles and grow in their careers. So next slide, please. I personally began my journey with Johnson Controls in 2014. I just celebrated my 10th year here with the company. I transitioned from a career in advertising and print solutions, and although I had extensive sales experience, the fire industry was completely new to me. So for my first 4 years rather, I focused on selling fire service preventative maintenance agreements, which helped me quickly build expertise in the fire domain. And this foundation paved the way for my promotion to sales manager, where I had the privilege to lead the very team I worked alongside with. During my time here, as Lizzie mentioned earlier, I've had the privilege of participating in exceptional talent development programs, including Rocket Leadership, Dimensions Talent Development, and Women in Leadership, which have all enriched my total experience here at JCI. After 5 successful years managing my team, I advanced to my current role, where I now drive new service growth for the fire domain across North America. So here at JCI, sales is more than just a job. It's an opportunity to have a meaningful impact in a rapidly evolving industry. By bridging client needs with our innovative solutions, our sales professionals play a pivotal role in shaping the future of building technology. If you're looking for a career that combines technical expertise with customer relationships, and if you're ready to be part of a team that values growth and collaboration, a sales career at Johnson Controls might be the perfect fit for you. So thank you for your time. With that, I'm turning it over to Kelly Connor, our Major Projects Installation Manager.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for taking the time to join today. Here we have a picture of the workflow that it goes to our sales team, that they find the customers along with our operations team. It's become quite a collaborative process here in Major Projects, that we have a sales pursuit that involves our operations team. And we're fortunate that based on past projects, we've built some sustainable relationships that leverage sales for future projects. Then we get our products from our manufacturing arm. We develop a lot of great products that are innovative, and goes back to what we heard at the beginning, where the first item that we invented was a thermostat, and every year there's new and progressive things that make our systems function more efficiently. Pardon me. In the install team, we get the really fun part that I find most rewarding for everyone in our business, is that over the years I've been in the business, that it's very rewarding to, drive by some of those landmark buildings that were mentioned earlier. Sometimes they're not landmark buildings, but they're buildings that contribute to our communities. And it's very exciting to know that we were part of building that as it was built and lives into our future. The service is very key to our success because, again, that's part of our sustainability as a business, that we bring in the customers, we build them a great building, and then we take care of it for the lifetime of their building. Next slide, please. We have a lot of wonderful opportunities here at Johnson Controls in the install. We have HVAC controls where we're hiring system technicians, designers, engineers, and lead system specialists, along with project managers. And we have similar in our fire and security. We're always looking for people who are eager to work in the installation department. And as you can see, we have many great programs in place to train the people that come on board. Next slide. So I had my first stint here at Johnson Controls in the late 90s. And yes, that was a few years ago. I started as an admin and was promoted quickly through various roles and finished as an area administrator supporting several branches in the Pacific Northwest. Over time, I've co-owned a low voltage electrical contracting business. I was a PM for a mechanical contractor as well as a program manager before I returned to the controls business. The major project team works throughout the project lifecycle for controls, HVAC, fire, or security, and are the brains for any building. I know Melissa mentioned it was a heart, and I agree it's also partly the brains. For any building, we provide comfort, security, and analytics, as she mentioned, to improve the building's overall performance. We work closely with sales during the sales pursuit, and we work with engineering during the design and execution. We have to work as one team at JCI for the best possible outcomes for our customers. I returned to JCI 3.5 years ago as a major project install manager. I lead a team of 20 across California who day in and day out drive operational excellence while being part of building landmark hospitals, stadiums, and buildings on university campuses throughout our state. I requested and have had great people mentor me, formally and informally, and I've had the opportunity to play it forward to mentor others. I love our business, and I look for openings to share my passion and energy to ignite the same in others. Here at Johnson Controls, they expect we own our career development, and there is a great learning platform and several focused training avenues, some of which were shared earlier. I have learned that doing a great job is the beginning of being recognized for my contribution to the business, and that I must be my own best advertisement for what I've accomplished. Recently, I had the opportunity to apply for an opening that would be the next possible step in my career here at Johnson Controls. It was an incredible experience for me as people rallied around me to make certain I was best prepared for the interview. The interview was late last week, and while I'm waiting for the final outcome, I can say with confidence that no matter what the decision they make as they build their team, it was a win for me, as I was able to interview and share my story and my passion and create visibility around what I can bring to the business. Moving forward, I plan to crystallize what the future looks like for my operations team, mobilize my team with a contagious attitude that they in turn reflect while they mobilize their team. And I want to ignite the passion in each person that I share for our business. And I hope that any of you out here think that this sounds something that would appeal to you. There are a lot of great opportunities, and I hope that you can join our team. And I'm going to pass it over to Anna and Karen.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with regards to our service business. My name is Anna Guerrero, and I am the Regional SIR Service Sales Manager. So how does the flow work? Flow works that where our sales team members are out and they will, sign up our service contracts for our fire business, HVAC business, after manufacturing and installation has taken place with regards to our teams going out there and servicing our equipment, making sure that it's going to operate, at the moment's need with regards to keeping our people safe, the dwellings safe, keeping the building running healthy, and maintaining a safe environment for all that travel through those buildings. Next slide, please. Career opportunities within service at Johnson Controls are HVAC mechanical service, right, where you can start from a helper, an apprentice, serviceman, journeyman, team lead, foreman, service team member, as well as in fire service technician, sprinkler inspectors, sprinkler service technicians, fire alarm inspector, service supervisors, inspection supervisors. Additionally, with regards to security service, we have technicians level 1 to 5, inspector, service team manager, as well as operations manager. There are multiple career opportunities here at Johnson Controls, and I have had the pleasure to be one of those managers and leaders that have been able to hire from what Allison mentioned earlier, from Lincoln Tech, to grow our business and to be out there on the front line and servicing. Next slide, please. My career started here at Johnson Controls about 8 years ago, and I started as the inspection manager, where my team was out there servicing and making sure that our systems were operating correctly. We made sure that we were testing all of our fire equipment, making sure that devices were functional, and that our panels were going to operate and communicate effectively. Several years later, I became the fire service manager here, leading over 80 plus individuals and making sure that our service and inspection teams were performing and being the best possible service provider in the industry. Additionally, I recently became the regional service sales manager, where I have now taken on 30 new team members, and we are out there making sure that from a preventative maintenance perspective, after inspections and service has been completed, that we are operating and functioning properly. I'm very proud to be a leader and a woman in the trade business, and Johnson Controls has given me a great opportunity here to be able to do so. And off to Karen Loveland. Thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. I'm Karen Loveland. I am the HVAC truck service manager for the Philadelphia branch. I'm one of them. And our branch is the number 2 in the country as far as revenue for Johnson. Whenever you talk about Johnson Controls, you're talking about quality. And that quality starts with the technicians in the field. And I'm very proud of the team I have that generates so much business. And we have such a great reputation in the Philadelphia area for what we do. My role currently as a service manager is to make sure that the finances are going well, that our guys have work, and that our customers are taken care of. It's very easy to do that when you have a team like mine that are just incredible mechanics. My road to getting this job is probably a little different than most people on this call. When I was in high school, I wanted to take a drafting class, and I was told that the only people that can take drafting were male students. So coming from there to where I am today is an incredible journey. It started with my mom telling me that nobody could tell you what you could and could not do, and that if you wanted to do something, to pursue it and never take no for an answer. And I followed that advice. I've had several jobs as in the service industry, in the mechanical trades, and then I thought, you know what, I want to run work. I want to work for a big company. I want to do the best I can do for my career. So I took the test and was accepted for Local 420 in Philadelphia in the Steamfitters Union, and I served a 5-year apprenticeship. During that 5-year apprenticeship, I worked for one of the bigger mechanical contractors, and he saw that I had previous experience, so he let me go and start running work. When I got out of my apprenticeship and went on to Johnson, and I went to York first, it was an experience that, again, you work for a manufacturer, you're set for life. I mean, the opportunities and the advancement within JCI, you can do anything. One of the things that I take a lot of pride is I was the first female ever to graduate from local 420 service program, which, you know, in hindsight is due to the fact that, you know, as women, we never go after the brass ring. And I think we should. You know, if you want a good career, you want to make a difference for your family, being in the trades, you know, you have a great income, great pension, you know, you have insurance for the rest of your life. So it's a wonderful trade. You have to find your passion. And when you find your passion, you go after it. And I just think it has enabled me to do a lot of things being in the trades. I was a director of engineering for a large development company, and I traveled all over the United States. I've been in every state because of my job. But when it comes back to Johnson, it gives you so many career opportunities. I think everybody on this call started somewhere and ends somewhere. And it's just remarkable what you can do within this company. So if I can leave you with anything, go for your passion. And no matter what trade it is, I mean, we're in the mechanical trades here. If you want to make a difference, go through the union apprenticeship. If you go anywhere in the country, there, you know, 420 has one of the best programs. Uh, Keep your nose to the ground, ask a lot of questions, take chances, but build your career the way you want it. Find your passion. Um, it's just a remarkable place to work. And every branch of the company works as one. I know our team in Philly are very proud of the product we put out, uh, and we're growing. So come join our team. Tayson, it's all up to you now. I'd like to turn it over.
Good afternoon, team. My name is Michelle Basile. I'm the TA director here for Johnson Controls in North America. When Allison Newman had spoken earlier today, she had mentioned two of our passionate students that went through the JCI Academy who were out serving our customers. And it is my pleasure to introduce Tanisha Stobridge, who is one of our female technicians within the JCI Academy, now out in the field. So Tanisha, the floor is all yours.
Good morning and afternoon in your respective locations. How are you all doing? It's an honor to be here today. As Allison mentioned, I did go through our JCI Academy. I actually was blessed to go through the first pilot program of our JCI Academy. And boy, what a blessing it has been in my life. I've been stationed out in San Diego. I'm up in San Marco right now at one of our elementary schools. I just completed an elevator inspection. They passed. But being with Johnson Controls has been nothing short of a blessing in every way. The things that I have been able to see as far as my career and learning the trade have been remarkable. Like Karen mentioned, I work for such an amazing team. It makes getting up every day worth it, you know, and it helps me to put my best foot forward in my career. And, you know, the technicians that I have, some have been here 40 years, some have been here 6 years, and some have only been here a short few months. But we all have something great to offer. And me being a woman in this trade has been amazing for me. Seeing the little kids' faces when they see me working, and sometimes kids even ask me, "Hey, what are you doing?" And it gives me great pleasure to work for such a great company and to know that, like Karen also mentioned, there are so many opportunities for development in this field and in this trade. And we as women, we've got to get out here and let these guys know we actually might be able to work a little bit better than you in some instances. But like I said, I went through the pilot program. I'm here in San Diego. I've been here for 2 years, and my career has been soaring in every way that I can think of. I'm honored to be a part of such a great company and to be a part of a program that we highlight the women that work in our field. We're all great. We all have something amazing to offer. And I'm just happy to be here, happy to, you know, continue to develop my career, myself as an individual, but also as a team player. Like I said, the team that I work for, I couldn't ask for a better group of guys, from management down to the newest technician that we have. So all I wanted to do was let you guys know that we still have new gals coming in. We're on fire. We're ready to, you know, serve our community in the best way that we can. And I appreciate every opportunity that Johnson Controls has offered to me throughout, from the JCI Academy all the way till now. I stand firm behind Johnson Controls, and I appreciate you all for having me on today. Thank you.
Ashia, it looks like you might be on mute. And please turn on your camera.
Oh yeah, I am. 1 second. Hey, how you doing? My name's Taija. I went through the process of the JCI Academy with Lincoln Tech, and I'm stationed in Austin, Texas. I've been here since August, and I'm just to piggyback on what Tanisha said. I'm truly grateful for the opportunity that Johnson Controls has given us. I was stuck in between either becoming a cop or picking up a trade. And to be honest, this is the best decision that I've made. It's opened up great doors to me. I also just got my fire alarm license. So out in Texas. So everything's just been great and picking up, and the group of people that I work with, like Tanisha said, down from management to the group of guys that I work with, very helpful and like always there for information to reach out. So this has been a great, great, great opportunity for me, and I'm loving it.
I just have to give a shout out, ladies. You're awesome. So glad you're part of the JCI family. Thank you. Thank you. Both of you were serving our customers beforehand and hopped on. I couldn't be more proud of you. This is what JCI is all about. These women are awesome. Come join our team, everybody. Love you, ladies.
All right.
Tasheen, we'll now turn it over to you.
Thank you. What an amazing way to start off my session after hearing from such wonderful ladies today. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tasheen Tabasum. I'm a major project account executive covering the Northeast region at Johnson Controls. It's a pleasure to be here today and share my journey at Johnson Controls. I've been with JCI for over 6 years now, and my career has evolved in exciting ways since I first joined the company. I started in a life safety system sales, where I gained invaluable experiences in understanding customer needs and providing tailored solutions. This role helped me build a strong foundation in sales, customer relationship, and technical understanding. Over time, I transitioned into working on major projects where I've been able to leverage my engineering background to engage in larger, more complex initiatives. My experience in the BEST program, which I joined early on, helped expand my skill set, allowing me to lead cross-functional teams and collaborate with colleagues from various domains. In addition to my core role, I've also had the privilege of participating in some of the JCI's leadership development programs. That includes Dimensions Leadership Program, the Emerging Leaders Program, and the Women's Leadership Development Program. These programs have been instrumental in furthering and honing my leadership abilities and giving me the tools to drive success in a dynamic and a diverse environment. Through my journey, I've had the opportunity to work on high-impact projects like energy efficient building management systems and smart building solutions, which integrate to Internet of Things and data analytics to drive sustainability and operational efficiency. One of the most rewarding aspects of my journey has been the supportive environment at Johnson Controls. Working alongside talented mentors, which you heard today from, and my wonderful colleagues and peers who have guided me in every step of the way in honing both my technical expertise and leadership abilities. The collaboration across team, engineering, sales, R&D, data science has been one of the most fulfilling aspects of my role, enabling me to deliver solutions that meet our customers' diverse needs. As I look ahead, I'm excited to continue collaborating across all our business units and contribute to innovative projects that have a lasting impact on our customers and communities we serve. I hope that you consider joining this amazing team and be part of the passion that we share in helping our customer base. Thank you again for the opportunity today to share my experiences with you.
We'll turn it over to Kay.
Hello, everyone.
Kay, go ahead.
My name is Kay. I'm
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, please go ahead.
Great. My name is Kay. I'm the general manager for Johnson Controls. I'm responsible overseeing 300 million in the market for New York City, Long Island, and Westchester. I'm very honored today to be able to give this opportunity to share my work experience with you all and also work alongside all these wonderful ladies in the presentation today. So in my world, I am currently looking for sales expertise. So first of all, I want to explain a bit more about our products and technology leadership. So in our realm, we can have an array of sales opportunity that includes sales support and project engineering. And we also provide estimations to the various product lines that we provide. We also have systems and digital solutions, which is mentioned earlier by Tassin. So in terms of products and technology that we can sell, you can almost say within a building, anything that you need, Johnson Control can provide. Now, in terms of not only do we do a new construction system, which consists of installations of various product lines, Johnson Controls is also the top brand in the industry. So we are the engineering of choice and contractor of choice, and also have great partnerships with owners within these markets. In terms of proactivity in service and maintenance, so the life cycle is after you sell the product through construction, we then service and maintain the building. This is where we have service sales rep that helps our customer to take care and maintain their investment and to make sure that their building has longevity in terms of sustainability and energy efficiencies. Now, we also provide small parts and repairs because our technology is forward and backward compatible. So we have extensions of longevity for our system to ensure that the lifespan will go beyond the need of our customer. Lastly, we also have owner-driven projects. So we work hand in hand with our customers and we plan and replace the development, especially with digital solutions that Johnson Control now is excelling in this area. So in my role, I would like to talk a little bit about my career insight. So I'm actually from Hong Kong originally, and I grew up in England. I'm actually married to an American. So career consists of working for Shell Oil for 10 years in Asia and Europe. And then I landed a role in Johnson Controls, and I've now been working with Johnson Controls for 18 years. So as you may have gathered, some of you that's on this call, you have to make decisions in your lives. And, you know, the comparison is whether you want your career path versus your personal life. So Johnson Controls provide an array of different jobs and opportunity that goes from local to regional to global. So I was able to move from Asia into New York City. And just to share a little bit of fun fact, I read a book about what color is your parachute. That actually helped me decide that I want to move in the fire alarm industry, where this is where I feel I could make a difference in saving lives. Began my career in Johnson Controls as a general sales manager. Started with Tyco at the time. I led sales in fire, security, sprinkler, suppression, both in installation and services. I subsequently, like most women would, become pregnant, and I moved into a business development management role. And then subsequently, during this role, I was able to help sell one of the largest projects in the company, which is for Department of Corrections. And this is a $150 million contract. And I subsequently learned a lot about the other things that Johnson Controls provide. And that entails selling a 5.7 million chiller project at the Fashion Institute of Technology. And we also sold a $30 million fire alarm replacement job for CUNY colleges at Staten Island and Queens College. In addition to that, Johnson Control also have controls lines of business. This is where I also work with the team. We sold a 4.7 million building management system to a project called 130 Livingston Street, which is the MTA headquarters in New York City. So at this time, you're probably wondering, why am I telling you all of this? So what I like to share with you is simply that when I look at a career move, I always look at the top brand within an industry. So as you heard earlier, Johnson Control has 140 years in our industry. And throughout my career that I have discovered that the construction industry lacks a lot of diversity. And Johnson Control is a company that takes action to do outreach program like this, allow us to share experience with you, and also come from an industry that you can say, it doesn't matter that you don't know anything about our lines of product. If you have transferable skills and you have a desire to be successful, Johnson can have various roles. Like all the ladies mentioned, you can be as technical as from, sales rep that have the expertise of each line of product for fire, security, or HVAC. Or you can start with an administration role, moving into project management to installation. Or like let's say you can provide service, or Anna that mentioned, sales consists of many different types of roles that you can move into. So, at the end of the day, we want to appeal to you. If you are someone who is interested to make a difference in your life, like fire life safety, or you like to help to build a sustainable environment for the future, like HVAC, or learn our digital solutions on our lives, this is the industry that is good for you. And especially if your friends describe you as hard to who like to learn new things and working with others to win, this is the industry that I would highly recommend. And as for myself, I currently have 100 sales manager and reps under me, and we have various opening in sales opportunity. And we look forward to all of you applying, because the new age sales rep that we are looking for is individuals that don't necessarily just have expertise in one product. They're looking to cross-sell. Johnson Control have a large array of customer base in the market, but often within our industry, we have sales rep that only have expertise in one area, security, HVAC. So what we are looking to do is individuals like yourself who are willing to learn new things, who are willing to collaborate, so that we can cross-sell Johnson Control. So thank you for your time, and appreciate questions.
All right. Hi, I am Sonia Ellison. I'm a manager of talent acquisition here at Johnson Controls. And we have a couple of questions to ask of our participants here. So to get us started, one of the questions is, what skills or knowledge areas do you recommend women focus on to advance their careers in trade? And Allison, I'm going to tap you to chime in on that question, please.
Yeah, sure, Sonia. Happy to answer that question. When it comes to our operations trades in fire and security, honestly, baseline knowledge of electricity is the technical baseline. But what's equally important, if not even more so, because we can teach the technology, is problem solving, customer service, being a great listener. You heard from our wonderful women, Tanisha and Tasia, who are on the phone or popped on the call. Honestly, women, I think, are phenomenal because we have that innate ability to want to connect with our customers and really listen. You may not know the answer, and that's okay, but you listen, you work with your team, you find the answer, and you respond back to that customer. So someone who enjoys working with people, team player, problem solver, listener, customer service, and like I said, an interest in baseline electrical, man, your career would start off awesome with us.
All right. Thank you so much, Allison, for that. In interest of time here, I think we just have time for maybe one additional question. Let's see. What trends do you see shaping the future of construction and building automation industry, and how can women prepare to take advantage of these opportunities? Melissa, if you wouldn't mind chiming in for this question.
Yeah, I'd love to. And really good question. I think it's no surprise that the construction, especially building automation industry, we're going through transformative change. And of course, it's driven by technology, but really what's at the heart of it is sustainability and that shift towards more collaborative and inclusive work environments. I'm sitting in a hoteling space right now, and underneath this desk is a sensor, and that sensor is reporting back to a portal that's enabling our employees to understand what spaces are available for them to book. So that's a huge shift in how we think about building automation. It's all integrated, and you can imagine that's also tied into the BAS system, telling the system, hey, you can increase the temperature in this space because it's been booked or it's vacant, so I need you to drop that temperature down. My advice to women, to anyone entering this space, is to get that technical skill around data analytics and any IoT, Internet of Things, or smart building solutions. And further to that, I would highly, highly recommend certifications in LEED. And if you haven't heard of it, WELL certifications, that's really looking at, yes, it's a smart building, but is it a healthy building? And are people comfortable getting back into those spaces? So really looking at skills that you can hone in on to become subject matter experts in building automation, but more so in that technology and smart space. Great question.
That's fantastic information. Thank you so much, Melissa. And we are going to answer one more question here. So within Johnson Controls, some of our positions are union roles. And so a question for Karen would be, how do we go about joining a union position or joining a union rather, if the position requires it?
So the first thing you want to do is you want to get online for your geographical area and find out what steam fitters local are in the area. In Philadelphia, it's Steam Fitters Local 420. And what we do is you'll go in and you'll get an application and you'll apply. There are two different apprenticeships in Philadelphia. There's a construction, which is actually the typical fitters union, which actually installs the piping and sets, large chillers and some. And we call it in Philly, that's the A program. And then there's the B program. And the B program is our service techs. They work on all commercial units, rooftops and things like that. So you go and you apply, you decide which you want to go in. The fitters are welding and laying pipe. The service techs on the B side are more of the commercial. They're applying a lot of the controls and things like that. And then you go apply, you take the test. It's actually, at least in Pennsylvania, it's a state test. So it's the same test for anybody that wants to get into the unions. And then if you get in, you have a 5-year apprenticeship. And, it takes you from not knowing anything to when you're done, you'll be able to run a building or a chiller or anything else it's thrown in front of you, all of JCI's equipment. Also, while you're going through the apprenticeship, they train you at the union, but JCI also supplies a lot of technical training through both online, and we send our techs out to Milwaukee or to various spots, depending on where the equipment's being manufactured.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Karen. Perfect. Now I'm going to turn it over to Tracy Viacula to go ahead and close us out.
Thanks, everybody. And I hope a huge thank you to everyone who's been able to participate today and for those that may join us at a future time. As you can see, there's so many different paths to different career opportunities, and the opportunities are endless, from starting your career off through the different programs we have and maybe growing in sales and operations and various leadership positions. So Johnson Controls is an incredible company. You can see there's a huge difference when you invest yourself with a company like Johnson Controls, whether it's doing business or establishing a career here. So you can go to the next slide. One of the things that I think is really important, we shared a lot of the different parts of our organization. I think also as employees, what's really cool is you find a community when you join Johnson Controls. There's so many different ways for your professional and personal development. And one thing that we're very proud of in terms of establishing a community of belonging are our business resource groups. We have so many different ways to be involved, meet new colleagues outside of your day to day, make an impact in our community. And certainly find different ways to also lead. So in closing, I just want to say you can move just a huge thank you. Our call to action is, I hope we inspired you today to think about Johnson Controls maybe right now as a career, making a career change, or certainly in the future. And so our call to action is find out, we've got a QR code, find out about opportunities in your local community, or maybe somebody in your immediate sphere to refer to Johnson Controls. So just thank you so much. We appreciate your time and look forward to staying connected.